Welcome back to the Entrepreneurial SME. If you just tuned in, we are looking at the biofertilizer industry with founder and CEO of NTT Empire Consortium, Neo Lelaka. Neo, thank you very much for staying with us. How do you get the product to market?
Okay, so lately we've been establishing our online store. But before that, I used to deliver them myself. And it gives us a very good customer relationship when I come myself and do the delivery. So I did all the deliveries that we ever used to before.
Okay. So what have been the unique challenges in your business compared to other industries that you have been involved in actually?
Okay, so compliance was first off the first issue because now, first things first, before they can even look at your product, they need to know, is it safe for use? Does it comply with the SABS standards? So luckily for Anglo Zimele, it was just a free pass because now I was well trained to actually start the compliance part of a process before I start the process.
So, you know, one of the things before we took a break, I asked you about how expensive the product could be because it's sustainable and it's eco-friendly. How then do you get to educate farmers, your clients, about the benefits of biofertilizer, especially when some of them are so accustomed to traditional ways and also accustomed to cheaper ways?
Okay. So I think in the first year of production, which was 2023, I just took a specific 6 months. And then I told the rest of the company, I said, guys, you know what? We're just going to give out samples. So the only way for me to get them to listen to me, I had to give them samples. I had to pick a few farmers in my area whom I just sponsored with the product and said to them, you simply use biofertilizers only. And we're talking of very profitable farmers of today, as we are talking right now. So that was the way that I approached it. And also the branding. I invested a lot in branding because I had to put all information on the packages and containers. So that includes your NPK, your micronutrients and macronutrients, and including the fact that it is pathogen free. So those were things that I had to approach the market with.
Now, research and innovation are very critical in your business, mate, and I suppose in most businesses. How do you keep ahead of the curve and making sure that you stay relevant and safe?
Okay, so as you have mentioned that it is NTT Empire Consortium, we believe in partnership. We believe in joint forces. So recently we have been working with Ivan Platz under Dr. Pupi Pillay. And we have been, they are the ones who are actually helping out with this research going forth. And they are playing a very critical role because now we are exploring all kinds of ways that we have. So we realize that we have tons of used cooking oil. So we are trialing and going through the biodiesel venture, and we're gonna put it alongside our biofuel sector. So that one, because we're still working on it and we need perfect products, it's just going to take a bit of time. But I can safely say that it's in the right hands because I'm working with people who are keen to get these products to market. So when it comes to biofertilizers, I think I had dedicated the last 2 years specifically for this one. And by default, I became a farmer. I can farm now, and it was something that I never thought I could do. But yeah, so.
Okay. So what is the one thing that you think, if you did better, would make your business even much better? The one challenge that you're still battling with?
Well, if I had started earlier.
You can't solve that.
Earlier. Yeah, well, if I started earlier, because I'm fully invested in my business. I live in my business, and you know, it has cost me so many relationships. But to tell you the truth, there's nothing that I can really do now, but if I could have started earlier. If I had started right there during 2017, I think by now I would have been very much further. So that's the only thing that I could have done.
Quickly now, as we conclude, where do you see the industry and in particular NTT Consortium in the next 5 to 10 years?
Okay, so the industry as a whole is growing rapidly. It is growing rapidly. I don't know why people are not seeing it, but the industry is growing rapidly. And as NTT Empire, we are under your South African Biogas Industrial Association, which is SABIA. So that's where we get to get all the information, all the necessary movement. And because of the framework, the legal framework around it, the investment attraction around it, I pretty much feel like in 5 to 10 years' time, biogas industry and biofertilizers industry would be having great impact on this world. It's just a matter of that time of 5 to 10 years, because I feel like everything is in place. We are just as close, because there are big players in this industry. Even in South Africa, there are 37 plants, and those are key role players I look up to every day, and I really grow to scale up to them, so that when the time and opportunity comes, NTT Empire also plays its role. So I'm quite happy to feel like in the province, I can only see myself in the province, because I've never seen any other company in this industry. So I feel like I need to fill that void very well.
Okay.
And only time.
So let's conclude our conversation with our 30-second game. Neo, have you ever thought of quitting?
No.
Why not?
Because this is the only reason why I am alive. I have no other reason to live for.
What keeps you going?
That my products, when I see my flame, because I use it daily, so I use my biogas to bath, to cook, and I use the fertilizer to water my garden.
I'm answered. What do you do for fun, Neo?
I do my biogas and biofertilizer. I explore the options.
And given a chance, would you do this business again and again and again?
Again and again and again and again.
Coffee, water, whiskey, bubbly, juice, moringa?
Water.
Okay, Neo Lelaka, thank you very much, mate, and all the best with your business.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
And thank you for watching the Entrepreneurial SME. From me, Rems Mabote. Good night and God bless.